from Nairobi, Kenya to testify and to volunteer. In the year 2022, I was in the United States of America, and then I received a call that my eldest son was having a mental breakdown and he had attempted suicide in school. I was in the process of working how my two sons, I was a single mother of two boys, can join me. I dropped everything. I left work with only my bags and I went back to Kenya. When I went to Kenya, things started getting worse because I had no income. I couldn't get a job. And people were mocking me saying, she came all the way, she cannot even pay her rent. Then I saw an online hashtag, what God cannot do does not exist. I asked myself, what is this thing? So I went to check on Facebook. Then I found Pastor Jerry and I connected. That was 30th August 2023. I connected to NSPPD. The first word that Pastor Jerry said, within 2 minutes, by 6 p.m. Nigerian time.
Before 6 p.m. Nigerian time. Today. Before 6 p.m. Nigerian time. May the Lord overrule in your affair.
I said, God, if truly this is a man of God, show yourself. By exactly 6 p.m. Nigerian time, which is 8 p.m. Kenyan time, a total stranger sent me US dollars from the United States of America. My faith was built up. The next day, he said, write everything that you want. I said, this one is tempting me. So I just wrote. I said, I don't want to pay rent anymore. So I wrote the house that I wanted. I had started real estate business. I'm a realtor, so I had shown a client a house and I told God, if you give me this house, I'll be very happy. People of God, is a very expensive house. I wrote it down. I wrote I wanted a white Range Rover sports car. I wrote I didn't want employment, I wanted my own business. I wrote that I wanted to be married. And I kept coming on the prayer altar. So in December, Pastor Jerry said, and before then, I had serious dream attacks. So he started praying and saying, I cancel all dream attacks. And I could see him sometimes when they're attacking me in the dreams, Pastor Jerry would show up and would be fighting. I will turn around and see him fighting people. So in December, towards the end of December, Pastor Jerry said, someone here, you will have a very serious problem of planning a wedding in 2 weeks. I said, okay, so this is possible. So he said, write down the date that you want to be married. I wrote down that day, my expectation list is here. I wrote down, you can see, 16th February 2024. When we went to January, on January 22nd, the very expensive 5-bedroom duplex with a servant's quarter that I wrote, God enabled me to buy. What God cannot do does not exist. When man of God say download pictures, don't take it as a joke. I downloaded these pictures as you can see. Someone getting married to a white man. A car, a white Range Rover Sports and another one. And the house, I downloaded them. And I took them to the prayer altar every day. So on 22nd January, I bought the house. On 3rd February, my husband showed up. All the way from abroad, my white husband. What God cannot do does not exist. He asked what I like to do. I said, if I am able, I like to do charity. So we chose a school in Tanzania. We went there to do some charity with him. He sponsored everything. When we were there on 10th of February, we went somewhere to a restaurant. He said, let me go here. He had seen a jeweler and I didn't know. He went and bought an engagement ring. On 10th of February, I was engaged. I had a serious problem, as Pastor Jerry said, to plan a wedding under 2 weeks. On 16th of February, I was gloriously married. This is my evidence.